Just 5 years ago, seeing an electric car on UK roads was like spotting a unicorn. Today, every fifth new car sold in Britain is electric. That's not an accident. That's the result of one of the world's most aggressive and strategic policy pushes for electric vehicles. In 2024, UK EV sales hit a staggering 381,970 units, a record high representing 19.6% of all new car registrations. But here's the kicker. The government isn't stopping there. They're aiming for 100% electric vehicle sales by 2035. And the policies they've put in place are making this seemingly impossible target actually achievable. Today, we're diving deep into exactly how UK policies are creating an EV revolution that's leaving other countries scrambling to catch up. From massive financial incentives to game-changing infrastructure investments, we'll uncover the strategic master plan that's transforming British roads forever. Let's start with the big picture. The UK government has committed over £2.3 billion specifically to accelerate electric vehicle adoption. But this isn't just throwing money at a problem. This is surgical precision in policy making. First, let's talk about the nuclear option, the 2030 petrol and diesel ban. While other countries are still debating timelines, the UK government made it crystal clear. From 2030, you simply cannot buy a new petrol or diesel car. Period. But here's what makes this brilliant. They didn't just set a deadline and walk away. They created something called the Zero Emission Vehicle Mandate, the ZEV mandate, which came into law on January 3, 2024. Under this mandate, car manufacturers must ensure at least 22% of their new car sales are zero emission in 2024, rising to 80% by 2030 and 100% by 2035. Miss these targets? Manufacturers face fines of $15,000 per car they fall short. This isn't just regulation. It's forcing the entire automotive industry to pivot. Companies like Ford, Volkswagen, and BMW can't just sit on the sidelines anymore. They have to produce and sell electric vehicles to avoid massive financial penalties. Now, let's talk about the money, because the UK government is literally paying people to buy electric cars. In July 2025, the government launched the electric car grant worth $650 million. But the real game changer is company car tax. Listen to this. If you're driving a petrol or diesel company car, you could be paying up to 37% benefit in kind tax. Choose an electric vehicle, you pay just 3% in 2025. Let me put this in real numbers. Take a $40,000 petrol BMW. A higher rate taxpayer pays about $6,000 per year in company car tax. The same value electric vehicle? Just $480 per year. That's a saving of over $5,500 annually. Then there's salary sacrifice schemes. Through programs like the Electric Car Scheme, employees can get electric vehicles through their employer, paying from their gross salary before tax and national insurance. For a $30,000 electric vehicle, employees can save up to $300 per month compared to buying privately. As one Reddit user put it, paid $13.5K in December. So far, it's reduced my electric bills by $60 a month and have had $1K payment back into my account. The financial benefits are real and immediate. But you can't have an EV revolution without the infrastructure to support it. And this is where the UK is absolutely crushing it. In July 2025, the government announced another $63 million investment package specifically for EV charging infrastructure. But the results are already spectacular. As of July 2025, the UK has 84,018 public EV charging devices. That's a 30% increase from the previous year. To put this in perspective, that's more charging points than petrol stations. Companies like Shell Recharge, GridServe, and BP are in an arms race to dominate the charging market. Shell Recharge Ubitricity alone operates 10,597 charging devices across the UK. GridServe's Electric Highway had 2.5 million charging sessions in 2024, delivering 60 GWh of energy through over 400 high-power charging bays. They're not just building chargers, they're building an entire ecosystem. The coverage is now so comprehensive that range anxiety, the fear of running out of charge, is becoming a thing of the past. Greater London alone accounts for 30% of all public charging devices, but even rural areas are seeing rapid expansion. And these aren't slow chargers. Many of the new installations are ultra-rapid chargers capable of adding 200 miles of range in just 20 minutes. The technology is finally matching the promise. Now, let's look at who's winning this race. The Tesla Model Y absolutely dominated UK EV sales in 2024 with 32,862 units sold, almost double the second-place Audi Q4 e-tron. But here's what's interesting. This success isn't just about Tesla being Tesla. It's about UK policies creating the perfect environment for EV adoption across all brands. The top 10 best-selling EVs in the UK included diverse options: Audi Q4 e-tron, Tesla Model 3, MG4, BMW iX1, and others. The market is maturing beyond just premium brands. Companies are responding to policy signals. When Shell announced they're installing charging points at every major motorway service station, that's not corporate goodwill. That's responding to clear government direction and financial incentives. Real users are sharing success stories across social media. On Reddit, EV owners are reporting that 64% of drivers feel their charging infrastructure experience has improved over the past year. Even businesses are pivoting. Fleet operators are rushing to electrify because the combination of lower running costs, tax benefits, and upcoming restrictions makes it a no-brainer financially. But this EV push is creating ripple effects far beyond just car sales. The policy certainty has attracted massive manufacturing investments. Companies are building EV factories, battery plants, and charging equipment manufacturing facilities in the UK because they know there's guaranteed long-term demand. This is creating thousands of high-skilled jobs in emerging industries. From battery engineers to charging network technicians, entire new career paths are opening up. The environmental impact is already measurable. Despite concerns about electricity grid capacity, the UK's increasingly renewable energy mix means each new EV is dramatically reducing transport emissions. Compared to European neighbors, the UK is leading in EV adoption rates. While Germany and France are still debating policy details, the UK's clear regulatory framework is attracting both consumers and manufacturers. Even the energy sector is transforming. Companies like Octopus Energy are creating EV-specific tariffs, offering cheaper overnight charging rates that benefit both EV owners and grid stability. So, are UK policies really boosting EV adoption fast? The numbers don't lie. 381,970 EVs sold in 2024, 84,218 charging points nationwide, 2.3 billion in government investment, 19.6% market share and climbing rapidly. But more than numbers, this represents the fastest transportation transformation in a century. The UK isn't just adapting to electric vehicles, they're engineering the transition through smart, aggressive policy making. While other countries debate the future of transport, the UK is already living it. By 2030, this won't just be policy success, it will be the blueprint that other nations follow. What do you think? Is the UK's aggressive EV push the right strategy, or are they moving too fast? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into how policy shapes our technological future.